There's more in your Storm Track 12 forecast.
Hey there, John. We have no active watches or warnings here across eastern Carolina at this point. And over the next 3 hours or so, I think most of us will stay dry. But I want to bring your attention to some showers and thunderstorms to our north and west. That's dumping a whole lot of rainfall, some winds, and even some pea-sized hail over Winston-Salem, near the Durham area, and Raleigh as well. A cluster of thunderstorms just outside of Charlotte. Again, it's going to take several hours before most of this rainfall heads our way as it moves mainly to the east, southeast at around 40 miles an hour. Now, over the past hour and a half, we've been tracking the progression of these showers, and also look at some of the lightning here. Bring your attention to it. Yeah, almost close to 1,200 lightning strikes as this particular system moves to the south and east. So as we go over the course of the evening, again, the next 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours, we'll begin to see most of this rainfall progress towards our area, and most of us should stay dry. But as these storms track into our area, we will see some heavy rainfall with some strong winds, frequent lightning, and some small hail before most of this activity moves out of our area early Sunday morning. Details with Futurecast coming up.
All right.
Tracking storms in eastern Carolina. This is Storm Track 12 meteorologist Dominic Brown.
If you're about to head out the door to get some dinner tonight, or even heading to the Kinston Indians game, they're about to start off in about 15 to 20 minutes. I think most of us are going to be dry over the next several hours, about the next 3, maybe 4 hours. But by the time that you're leaving the game, depending on which direction that you're going, we could be looking at a few showers and thunderstorms. Here's Storm Track 12 Live Doppler. No rainfall in our immediate area or watches or warnings, but we don't have to go too far before we see a widespread deluge of showers and thunderstorms, mainly over to the Winston-Salem area, pushing towards Durham. Also in Charlotte as well, some nickel-sized hail reported in Randolph County, and some of this activity will be headed our way. But again, it's going to take another 3 or 4 hours before we see some of this activity pushing towards our area here across eastern Carolina. Look at some of the lightning, pretty prolific at times, upwards of 1,100 lightning strikes here and there in this particular window of Storm Track 12 Live Doppler. Still have a lot of real estate to cover before it heads our way, but it's something that we will continue tracking. Now, we've seen a lot of cloud cover this morning. Some folks saw a little bit of sunshine and pushed temperatures into the 60s, but this again is what our mind is paying attention to at this point as it moves to the south and east, about 40 miles an hour. So we're going to be looking at these storms as they move our way. The good thing about it is that it's going to be coming at a time during the day where most of the heating of the day should begin to decrease, so we're not expecting much in the way of severe weather for tonight, but it will be happening overnight for most of us, and that's a bad thing, especially if anything really does become severe. You can't really see most of these storms when nightfall begins to come into the picture. So here, look at some of the hail reports to the north and east, or north and west. Also, we've got some wind damage reports as well. And as this storm begins moving our way with Storm Track 12 Futurecast, we can pinpoint it hour by hour, keeping us high and dry for right now as we go over the next couple of hours as well. But as we approach 9, 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to see the storm system begin to work its way a little closer to our area with some heavy downpours from time to time and some frequent lightning as well. Some of the heaviest thunderstorms will likely be south of Fayetteville towards Wilmington as we go towards midnight for tonight. But then in the early wee hours tomorrow morning, we're going to see some of those downpours beginning to enter into our area from Greenville to Kinston to New Bern, also into Duplin County and Onslow County as well, before it moves off the coast towards Carteret County. And then we should be rain free as we move through the early part tomorrow morning, seeing some clouds and some sunshine filtering between the clouds as well. So some heavy rain, some small hail is possible as the system moves out of our area early tomorrow morning, allowing for us to see a little bit of sunshine and warming temperatures as well, approaching the 80-degree mark well inland, otherwise 60s and 70s closer to the beach. So rain and thunderstorms likely for tonight with temperatures into the 50s, a few showers early, then sun and clouds for tomorrow with a range of temperatures from the 60s to the 80s as well. And then on the planning forecast for the next 7 days, we're going to be into the mid-80s as we move into your Monday, with an opportunity for a late night shower moving into Tuesday as a cold front moves in, a 30% chance of rain, and then another chance for a little bit of rainfall to help wash some of the pollen out of the air as we move into the latter part of the week. So no severe weather right now, but we'll be tracking it through the evening and tonight.
The minutes, it could always be better, always be worse.
Yeah.
Record-breaking snowfalls in the Midwest.